What's up, guys? In my last video, I made just shy of $500 selling in the money covered calls. This is the week after. It's Monday. I've got 12K in margin buying power, which means a lot of that is not my money. Space phone is popping off, so let's spend some of it. Now, I'm impulsive and wrong all the time, so I've gotten to this habit of buying in little bits at a time. So I'm aiming for 100 shares here overall. I'm going to buy 25 at a time over the course of an hour. I won't show you all of that, but trust me. Next up, I've got this $25 put on SOFI. I'm going to buy back early for a itty bitty profit of $30. I was paid $157 to open it. I'm buying it back here for $126, and the difference is at $31. The reason I'm doing this is because I get my $2,500 back in collateral, and I'm going to use that to buy some more call options or leaps, which is what you see me doing here. Same thing, I buy kind of a little bit at a time. I've been trading in upwards of 20 contracts at a time, buying anywhere between 2 and 4 at once. SOFI also seems to be on a tear this morning, but it looks like I just dive in and buy 100 shares of this one, I guess. What the hell? So I'm going to let this price go up a little bit, and later on you'll see I'll sell a covered call on those shares as well. Yeah, the space phone's going crazy. I'm already up, what is that, 60 or something bucks. Woo! Monday mornings, baby. It's an hour later. I'm up to 100 shares of ASTS, and now I'm going to sell an in the money covered call, meaning I'm going to sell it for a little less than what it's actually currently selling at, and I'm going to be paid more money for doing that. I'm going to fiddle with the price here for a second, but ultimately I will be paid $200 for taking on this contract, and I'll actually get to close this out in a couple hours for a small profit, which you'll get to see. All right, and there's the order going through. Look at there. I'm up $3 already. $12. That was like $1 a second. The price of SOFI keeps going up, so I'm going to go ahead and sell a covered call on those shares. Buying the 24 call here, I'm going to get $62 for saying, yes, I will sell these shares for $24 if it's there by expiration. Thank you very much. And it went through. So, that's money that's paid instantly right to you. Here is a Rocket Lab covered call that I wrote today that I'm going to go ahead and close out because it reached 30% on day one, and that's one of my rules. If that happens, I go ahead and close it out because that's a big win early on. You might as well take that off the table, and you can use that money on another trade, or probably just wait a second and get back in if you wanted to, honestly. And here I'm doing the same thing with the Space Phone. It reached 3% on the first day within a couple hours, so I'm closing it. It's just a rule of mine. You can do it if you want. You cannot. None of this is financial advice. I always find it helpful to watch guys trade, so I love talking about it. So it's fun to show what I do sometimes. There's you can kind of see my margin there that I was talking about earlier, my borrowed money and what I've used, how much is left over. I do have to watch the day trading, which I told you I just closed 2 things out. It only got me for 1 there, the Space Phone. But yeah, if you're under 25K in your account, you can't be opening and closing trades in the same day within a certain, there's rules. You can look it up if you want. But here's a shot of, this is a couple days later. I just wanted to show you of what everything looks like when it's down. It's, what was that, 1,100 down for the week? This is like on a Wednesday or something. But everything can look pretty bleak sometimes. And, with experience, you get to learn that these numbers are fine. Ooh, negative 700. It's not a big deal. That trade turns around in like a day or two, and I think it's like, $1,000 now. But first starting off, those things can be very scary. Oh, here we go. Look at that. It's like a day later. Everything's fine again. Let's take a peek at some of these leaps we're buying. Up almost 300 on that one. And we're up 330 on that one. 7 contracts. One of those ones was that negative 700 one we saw a minute ago. So, see how it turns around. Oh my gosh. Say. So I'm going to go ahead and buy these back. I think I made like a $340 profit on these. Something like that. In just a couple of days. I'm haggling. There we go. Boop. Off they went. So I got that good chunk of that money back in my buying power now. Things looking good. I'm gonna go ahead and sell these shares. I own these on margin, which means that it's not my money really. I'm borrowing this. I pay a very low interest on it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and sell these 100 shares of SOFI, which I kind of regret doing later on, to be honest, but it's all right. It's the name of the game. I've bought and sold these shares so many times. You never know what's going to happen. So the longer you're in trades, kind of the more opportunity there is for something to go wrong. Let's take a look. I'm up to 12 contracts on this now. I just keep kind of slowly buying into them. They're doing really well. I'm kind of narrating this from the future. These got up to about 3,000 at one point, but I'm still holding them. Yeah, it's getting there. There's one for 600. Woo! It's not that hard. You just gotta stick with it. Hate the books, Give it a good month. You'll be all right. Start with $5. I started with $5 like a year and a half ago. Look at that one. Oh my God. $1,000. Easy. When I opened that just a couple days ago. That about wraps everything up. Hope this is helpful for somebody. I remember kind of searching out this content. I needed to see somebody doing the things and what it looked like in Robinhood, and I don't know. I've always needed that kind of assistance when learning something. Kind of a slow learner, but yeah, man. Any questions or comments, send them my way. I've got a website where I talk about this stuff every month. I kind of blog my progress over at mosesofthesouth.com. So hit me up. I'm not hard to find. .com.